Nigeria's defilement crisis. Renewed outrage over #Justice for Ochanya and systemic failures has surged to the top of Nigeria's social media trends in late October 2025, 7 years after the tragic death of 13-year-old Ochanya Ogbanje, reigniting a fierce national debate on child sexual violence, judicial incompetence, and the misplaced priority of public discourse. This wave of fury stems from Ochanya's case, where she endured repeated rape by her guardian and his son, leading to fatal complications, but extends to a cascade of recent incidents, including a father allegedly defiling his own young daughters and a minor raped to death. Activists, families, and everyday Nigerians are decrying a justice system plagued by delayed trials, contradictory evidence handling, and weak enforcement of child protection laws, all while online conversation fixates on trivial gender issues like women cooking at events or dating service workers. In a society often cloaked with religious and traditional norms that stigmatize survivors and shield perpetrators, these cases expose deep-rooted failures, fueling urgent calls for reform. The Ochanya Ogbanje case is a symbol of denied justice, as her story, first exposed in 2018, remains a gut-wrenching emblem of institutional betrayal. At age 9, the bright, book-loving girl from Benue State's Ogene and Major community was sent to live with her aunt, Felicia Ogbuja, in Makurdi to attend a better school. Instead, she became a victim of daily sexual abuse by her aunt's husband, Andrew Ogbuja, a lecturer at the Benue State Polytechnic, and his son Victor. The assaults, spanning 4 years, caused severe viscovaginal fistula (VVF), a condition leading to uncontrollable leakages of urine and feces, chronic pain, and social isolation. Ochanya confided in her mother and teachers, but her pleas were dismissed or silenced. She died on September 17, 2018, from health-related complications just weeks after her 13th birthday. The legal aftermath was a farce. In 2022, a Benue High Court acquitted Andrew Ogbuja on a technicality. Conflicting autopsy reports, one from the Federal Medical Center in Makurdi claimed natural causes, another from Lagos Police Forensics linking her death to abuse. Conflicting autopsy reports, one from the Federal Medical Center in Makurdi claiming natural causes, another from Lagos Police Forensics linking her death to abuse, left the judge unable to rule. Victor, who fled to Abuja, remains at large. Felicia was convicted of negligence but served minimal time. No retrial has occurred, despite new evidence and testimonies emerging in recent years. This anniversary has amplified voices like child rights activist Betty Abba, who demands the case be reopened by authorities including the Benue State Government, Nigerian Police Force, and Ministry of Women Affairs. Petition Justice for Ochanya is rapidly gaining signatures, urging convictions and policy changes to fortify children's protections. On X, formerly known as Twitter, posts under #Justice for Ochanya evoke raw grief and anger, with users sharing Ochanya's photos and stories of her unfulfilled dreams, vowing not to let her fade into obscurity. Ochanya's revival isn't isolated. It's colliding with fresh horrors that underscores Nigeria's child defilement epidemic. In Lagos, 42-year-old Emmanuel Egbosimba was arraigned on October 29, 2025 for allegedly defiling his biological daughter over 5 years, starting when she was 14. The case, adjourned to November 17, highlights intra-family abuse and the trauma of reporting one's own parent. Another incident in Kwara State saw a 17-year-old arrested for abusing a 5-year-old pupil at an Islamic school. The child's family discovered her after she went missing, emerging bloodied from the suspect's home. Reports of a minor raped to death echo broader patterns, with police data showing 717 rape and defilement cases in Nigeria's first 5 months of 2020 alone, a number that has only climbed amid underreporting. These aren't anomalies. Perpetrators are often trusted figures, family, guardians, teachers, exploiting poverty, rural isolation, and cultural taboos. Boys face abuse too, though cases are vastly underreported due to stigma. In a nation where the Child Rights Act mandates life imprisonment for child defilement under age 18 in many states, convictions are rare, sentences lenient, and trials drag for years, allowing out-of-court settlements that silence victims. Amid this, ex-users are lambasting the platform's echo chambers. One viral post contrasts #Justice for Ochanya's gravity with heated rows over why women cook at family gatherings or dating the laundryman, calling it a symptom of societal distraction. In a religious and traditional context, where conservative values often prioritize family honor over survival agency, this debate sidelines urgent issues like VVF's links to child rape or the normalization of early marriage. Semantic searches reveal a chorus, "Nigeria failed that little girl," with calls to redirect energy towards advocacy. Nigeria's high rate of sexual violence, exacerbated by poverty, patriarchal norms, and weak enforcement, thrive in this environment. The Violence Against Persons Prohibition Act 2015 bans such acts, but implementation falters. Only states like Lagos, Kaduna, and Ekiti have specialized courts for swift trials. Religious and cultural pressures compound this, pressuring families to hide abuse to avoid shame, while perpetrators leverage influence, like Ogbuja's academic status, to evade accountability. Globally, groups like UNICEF note Nigeria's child marriage prevalence, 44% of girls wed before 18, as a gateway to abuse, yet reforms lag. The #Justice for Ochanya resurgence isn't just mourning, it is mobilization. Demands include reopening stalled cases, prioritize retrials with survival-centered evidence handling, stronger laws and enforcement, domesticate the Child Rights Act nationwide with mandatory life sentences and fast-track courts, victim support, free medical psychological care, anti-stigma education in schools, and safety nets for vulnerable families. Cultural shifts, community campaigns to dismantle taboos, amplified by influencers and petitions. This isn't just one story. It's a system that buries the vulnerable while protecting monsters. With over 34,000 likes on key posts and growing petitions, this fury could force change if sustained. Nigeria's children deserve more than hashtags. They need justice that heals and prevents. Thanks for listening. This is Obidient Television.